After settling one semi-final, Derek Mountfield is back for another, recovered from the knee injury he was suffering from when he scored Everton's extra-time winner against Luton in the FA Cup. Howard Kendall can also confront Bayern Munich with those two influential figures missing from the first leg, Andy Gray and Kevin Sheedy. And this Everton side could make history tonight. It will be the first to reach a European final without conceding a goal if Neville Southall, unbeaten in 7 matches in Europe so far, keeps another clean sheet. Bayern realise the importance of their own master goalkeeper, Jean-Marie Pfaff, who's needed pain-killing injections in a thigh strain to be able to play tonight. The leaders of the West German Bundesliga have made one change from the game in Munich. Their coach, Udo Lattek, has included an extra midfield player, Norbert Nachtwey, in place of a striker, Michael Rummenigge. Dieter Hoeneß, so ineffective a fortnight ago, surprisingly retains his place in attack, alongside the star of that Bayern performance, 19-year-old Ludwig Kögel. Referee Erik Fredriksson comes from Sweden, and he took charge of last season's European Cup final between Liverpool and Roma. Howard Kendall, just a sign of tension from the Everton manager, but he's promised it will be a great night for his club and his players. But it is a night when something has got to give. Both clubs here with 3 trophies in their sights, both through to their domestic cup finals, both leaders of their respective leagues. But which side will be going to Rotterdam for the Cup Winners' Cup final on May the 15th? If Everton need to sharpen their appetites, the sight of Bayern in an all-red strip is something that will inspire them to get their teeth into the opposition, metaphorically at least. Mateus with the header. Kevin Sheedy and Van den Hauwe, who, as I'm sure you've all read, has chosen to play for Wales and has been christened by the humorists in the Everton dressing room as Die Van den Hauwe. Some 300 supporters in an official party from Bayern Munich. Gary Stevens, here's Reed. Down goes Sharp. Felled by his marker, Flugler. And it seems clear that Flugler will stick close to Sharp, while Adair has the responsibility of taking care of Andy Gray. Stevens with the free kick. Mountfield well forward. Gray met it. In came Reed. Steven! He was onside too. And if Everton were craving an early opening, it fell to Trevor Steven then. Just 4 minutes played. The final header came from Reed, and Steven, inside the 6-yard box, dragged his shot well wide. Gracemel has made a run beyond Andy Gray. Augenthaler was there for Bayern. Steven. Kevin Ratcliffe has continued his charge forward. And Gray, even by his acrobatic standards, couldn't reach it. Well, Howard Kendall saying this morning that he wanted some control in Everton's start to this match without over-committing their resources forward. But Kevin Ratcliffe and helter-skelter to provide an extra man in attack there. Stevens. In with a foot raised was Vilmer. Now Bayern do have a free kick conceded by Stevens. Lebu to take the free kick. Augenthaler has joined forces with Hoeneß in the middle. And they both found the ball too long for them. Back from Nachtwey. And Hoeneß! He just managed one menacing header in the first leg. He is a tall, almost British type of front man. Excellent in the air. Gray. Sharp. And Sheedy, can he control? Dremler thought Sheedy might have handled. And Everton feel that they might have had a penalty. In the end, the decision is a corner. Sharp flicked it on. And Sheedy tried to collect. Now, was there an arm there? It seemed to be from Dremler, but maybe not intentional. Dremler. Mateus asking Hernes to fight for one that was sent towering into the air. Gray. And he lashed out at Flugler in retaliation. I'm not sure whether he actually connected. Flugler into the back of Gray, and after the ball had gone, Gray aimed a wild kick in retaliation. The referee speaking to both players. Gray is being called. He wants Flugler as well. And the yellow card goes to both players. Feelings are running high here at Goodison Park. Now, Mountfield with Alcantara over his back, but Mountfield really wasn't attempting to jump. Sheedy. And Faf kept his eye on proceedings when it might have been easily distracted by the crowd, who were howling for a penalty. My impression was that Mountfield was in fact making a back for Alcantara. Two teams here really slugging it out toe-to-toe. Obstruction on Gray, off the ball by Flugler, has given Everton a free kick in a position which might capture the imagination of Kevin Sheedy. Faf setting his wall. Sheedy has just moved the ball, which is a clever ploy to try and find the wall in the wrong position. Faf has readjusted. Maybe, though, it'll be Gary Stevens. He's lurking there as well. Stevens over the ball. Here's Sheedy. And it was desperately close. Well, you'd stake your family fortune on Kevin Sheedy's left foot, and he's so nearly obliged again. Stephen had run it back. Gray joining Sharp in the middle. Lebu prevented the cross. Sharp going towards the near post for the long throw, and he got there. Gray tried to screen it. Bayern had sufficient numbers back. And McFly reflecting their desperate plight at the moment. Everton battering at the door. Gray, Sharp, Bracewell, Sheedy's header, Vanden Hauwe. In goes Sharp! This time, Faf was beaten. The header just too high. Everton were pouring down on the Bayern goal then. Stephen in the way for Everton. Alcantara. And Southall hangs on. Bayern striking through Mateus from the edge of the area. Kürgel is onside and clean in at Neville Southall. And Hernis off the goalkeeper. There are two on the line for Everton, but Hernis finds a way past them. Everton's European fortress has fallen at last. 8 minutes from half-time. Hernis keeping his composure after he'd picked his way.
So it was a bad goal, really, because we thought we should have cleared it. But saying that, I mean, I think it settled our nerves in a way, because we knew we had nothing to lose and we had to go forward. And I think it made it easier for us because we took the initiative. They went negative then. And they just stayed where they were, hoping that would be enough, and that was their mistake.
Bracewell. Stephen. Again in the right place. He has been throughout the first half, which is drawing now to a close. Stevens, and then the header from Bracewell. Here's Stephen, whose early miss is looking more important now. Bracewell has stayed down to add to Everton's difficulties. Reed. Here's Stephen. It's a sweet turn. Stevens does the same. Bracewell didn't want the ball. He'd only just picked himself up after being injured. And Bayern catch Everton offside. The half-time whistle, and Everton go to the dressing room knowing that the goal from Dieter Hernis 8 minutes from half-time means that they have to score twice in the second half if they are going to progress into their first European final. They have to find a way behind a goalkeeper who looks very much in form, Jean-Marie Pfaff. And I would think Everton will be looking for more composure in their second half performance. At half-time at Goodison Park, it's Everton 0, Bayern Munich 1. Welcome back to Goodison Park, where Everton's dreams of the treble are under threat. Trailing 1-0 to Bayern Munich, who have gone out of European competition to a British club in each of the last 4 seasons. Dieter Hernis, the scorer of the goal that has caused these mounting problems for Everton. Bayern have won this competition back in 1967. They beat Rangers. Reed. Kürgel's tackle. Bracewell. Here's Stevens. Stephen outside him. Sharp and Gray waiting beyond the far post. Still Stephen. And now Bracewell. By in the way. Gray goes in. Sharp! The perfect start to the second half. And Everton have recaptured the party mood. From the long throw. Taken by Gary Stevens, and Bayern neglected Andy Gray at their peril. Sharp was stooping in with Adair. The defender may have had
managed to get on the end of a flick on from a long throw from Gary Stevens. Andy Gray flicked on at the near post, and I got the slightest of touches to divert the ball in at the far post. That brought us into the game at 1 each, and from then on there's only going to be one winner.
3 minutes into the second half. Stevens, a purposeful break from him. And it's Lerbu showing that he can not only pass the ball when he gets it, that he can win it. Kurgel, who will always be the threat on the counter-attack. Everton have problems again. Mateos. Two teams here, head-to-head, slugging it out. Again, but he was quickly back on his feet this time. Lebu. Here's Aubenthaler. Kurgel is the way forward for Bayern. Taking on Stevens. Hoeneß arriving in the middle. I'll make a note of the name of Ludwig Kurgel, already a West German under-21 international, highly regarded in his native country, and surely a player who will progress into the full international squad sooner rather than later. Mateos caused Everton problems in Munich with deeply hit corners that swing in, as that one did, but Ratcliffe read it. Dremler. Dremler's shot, and Hoeneß with those long legs. He was making up ground quickly, as Southall does to collect the ball. No time to waste. Lebu. Stevens closed Kurgel down quickly. Gray jumps unchallenged, and it almost squeezed the header behind Eder for Sharp. Van den Hauw, Gray, who will throw himself at anything within reach, and even when the ball is out of range. Kurgel. Lebu. Here's Reed. Ratcliffe wanted to join in, thought better of it, and Reed goes on. Gray, great advantage played by the referee, and Bracewell squanders it after Reed has set him up. Paul Bracewell is a player Everton do feel should score more goals. Bayern are looking to make their first substitution. Bertram via Lorzer. Ratcliffe. Here's Van den Hauw. Sharp! That is a splendid save from Pat. Sharp can't enjoy it. Only the few who travelled here from Germany would in this stadium. But Graham Sharp thought that he might have hooked his shot into that bottom corner then. Pat denied him. Sharp. Rugler plugs the gap. Stevens with another testing long throw. Fat lost it. A goal. Andy Gray. Such delight on the terraces. Such delight amongst the players. And twice Everton have scored from a long throw. And Faf will look back at this and wonder. It was his own players who balked him, and Andy Gray had an open goal.
The second goal, again courtesy of a long throw from Gary. I think I challenged the keeper, if I'm not wrong, or challenged a couple of defenders. The ball broke to Andy 2 yards out, and even Andy, you know, from 2 yards out wouldn't miss. Fortunately it fell on his left foot, which was his stronger of the two, and he put it away.
Come on with Ada, the player he's replaced. But Everton lead, and here's Peter Reid, and Charles is offside. And now it's Everton who will want the time to pass quickly. And Andy Gray has shown himself the man for the big occasion once more. But Jean-Marie Pfaff clapped at Stevens' long throw, and Gray said thank you. A cacophony of sound. And Gray abrasive to the end. Two Everton supporters will be wondering, I'm sure, as to whether Gray will be able to keep his composure. Stephen, Gray was in his way. So Jean-Marie Pfaff will certainly remember his first visit to Goodison Park. The first half in which he stopped everything that was thrown at him. But twice Everton have found a way through in the second period. Here's Reid. Corner off Lerbu. And to Everton's credit, they're not settling for what they've got. Sheedy and Reid working the short free kick. And Stevens. Pfaff's taken a number of paces. Kicking, you'll notice, with his left foot because of the injury. 10 minutes left, which will seem a lifetime to Everton. And will pass like a single heartbeat for Bayern, I'm sure. Augenthaler has sneaked forward. Dremler. Ratcliffe only as far as Rummenigge. And here's Gray. Sharp offside just. And maybe just a little tactical adjustment passed on by Kevin Sheedy. Udo Lattek, the coach at the far end of the bench, who's guided clubs to victory in each of the three major European trophies. Sheedy. Gray is onside, played onside by Nakbai. And Trevor Stephen. It's settled now. Rotterdam, here they come. Absolute triumph for Howard Kendall, and they've done it in the grand manner, coming from behind.
I thought the third goal was absolutely superb. I mean, we had two long throws from Gary Stevens, which got us the first couple of goals, but the third one was a tremendous goal from Trevor Stevens.
With the guilty man allowing both Stephen and Gray to stay onside. Tremendous piece of vision from Andy Gray, and a finish to admire from Trevor Stephen. Here's Sharp. And Sheedy. Well, surely another would have been too much to expect. quite used to European trophies going the way of Liverpool in this part of the world. But Everton are having their say in 1985. Maxby. Bracewell. Everton simply came out for the second half, rolled up their sleeves and refused to be beaten. They're through to their first European final. Andy Gray's crucial goal, the second of Everton's three, and the unique treble is very much on at the expense of the similar ambitions of Bayern Munich. Graham Sharp's equaliser to the first half goal from Dieter Hoeneß. And Trevor Steven wrapping up the victory near the end. So Everton are off to Rotterdam on May the 15th. Another grand stage for them and their supporters in a quite extraordinary season. And an immediate reaction from Andy Gray.
Night that was.
Yeah, I think the lads are pretty determined to show we're as good as anyone in Europe. And what more can I say? The performance second half was brilliant. I mean, they caught us on the hot ones. And we were unlucky to go in one down, actually. We felt we were a little bit unlucky. But second half was superb. And those fans were absolutely tremendous.
I was just about to say, a word about the atmosphere and the fans.
In actual fact, I think they sucked my goal in. Because I didn't hit it that hard. I'm sure they were all sucking in as it was going in the net. It was superb.